Additional Secretary, Ministry of Power, Shri Major Singh, Chairperson of the Central Electricity Authority, Shri Ajay Mathur, Director General, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, distinguished dignitaries, dear children who have joined us from different parts of the country representing their schools. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a very warm welcome indeed. As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. We always seek divine blessings for a noble cause by the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. May I please request Honorable Minister Shri Piyush Goyal to kindly light the ceremonial lamp, and also request our distinguished dignitaries on the dais to kindly join in with Honorable Minister. Shubham Karoti Kalyanam Arogyam Dhana Sampadaha Shatru Buddhi Vinashara Deepa Jyotir Namastute. Distinguished dignitaries for lighting of the ceremonial lamp, may I please request you to kindly take your respective seats. May I now request Shri Pradeep Kumar Pujari, Secretary in the Ministry of Power, to kindly present a shawl to Honorable Minister of State for Power, Coal and New and Renewable Energy, Shri Piyush Goyal. A very warm welcome to Honorable Minister. Thank you, Shri Pujari. Ladies and gentlemen, every year the National Energy Conservation Day is observed on the 14th of December by giving away the National Energy Conservation Awards and the National Level Awards to school children for energy conservation paintings. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to now invite Shri Pradeep Kumar Pujari, Secretary of the Ministry of Power, and I would like to request him to kindly deliver his welcome address.
Honorable Minister, my colleagues on the dais, invited guests and participants. It is my privilege to welcome you all to this National Energy Conservation Award function. I extend a very warm welcome to Honorable Minister for being present with us on this occasion. I also welcome young school students and their parents and teachers, officers from various organizations, ministries and departments. My heartiest congratulations to all the children who participated in the National Painting Competition and also to the winners of the National Energy Conservation Awards. We are here to recognize the contributions of industrial units, establishments, institutions and others towards the cause of energy conservation. On this day, we also recognize the school children who have displayed exemplary creativity through their award-winning paintings on energy conservation and sustainable use of energy. The participation in the National Painting Competition by school children held across the length and breadth of the country has exceeded 1 crore in the current year as compared to 60 lakhs last year. This only goes to show how energy conservation and sustainable use of energy is gradually taking the center stage, especially at a time when the whole world is grappling with the issues related to climate change. India's current energy consumption level on a per capita basis is low. However, it is expected to grow substantially in the coming decades. Economic growth, increasing prosperity, urbanization and increased energy access are likely to substantially increase the total demand for energy and electricity in particular. As we have limited fossil fuel resources, our rapid and sustainable development rests heavily on the prudent use of energy, efficient use of energy and its conservation must be an
Hello?
integral part of the quest for energy security.
ये देखिए जरा ऑडियो
While
ठीक है.
capacity addition is high on the agenda of this government, with a goal to provide power for all, conservation and efficient use of energy also have been given equal focus. Energy efficiency and energy conservation show a pathway towards providing electricity access to millions of people of our country, mitigating at the same time the impact of climate change. India, in its INDC, communicated to UNFCCC, has declared that the nation aims at pursuing a climate-friendly and cleaner path of economic development, and therefore intends to reduce the emission and intensity of its GDP. These targets cannot be achieved without the active participation of all the stakeholders. I would like to touch upon some of the sectors in which the work is being done. On the industrial front, under PAT, the target for specific energy consumption is first cycle aims to secure 4.05% reduction in the total energy consumption, totaling an energy savings of about 6.6 million tons of oil equivalent. For the subsequent cycles, scope of PAT is expanded both vertically and horizontally. PAT will be depend to include more units from the sectors notified in the cycle 1 and it will also be widened.
Energy Efficiency Services Limited, a public sector entity under the administrative control of Ministry of Power, is implementing an innovative domestic efficient lighting program, which was launched by the Honorable Prime Minister for 100 cities on the 5th of January 2015. A national Dell dashboard for real-time monitoring was launched by our Honorable Minister himself in August 2015. A mobile app developed for the same is going to be launched today and is available for free download on Google Play Store. May I once again request Honorable Minister to kindly launch this app. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the awards. We will now commence the first section of the awards. As we have seen from the painting competition, children are the best catalyst for any social change. Hence, the Ministry of Power and Bureau of Energy Efficiency every year organize the National Painting Competition on Energy Conservation at the school, state and national level. This year, across the country, a record number of more than 1 crore students from the 4th to the 9th standard participated in the school-level painting competition. And we have seen this number increase every year, and the encouraging trend continues. They say that children are more perceptive to example, so when elders set exemplary examples, children are bound to follow. Through these initiatives, we try to inculcate energy saving as a way of life rather than a temporary habit. May I please request our Honorable Minister to kindly present the prizes for the painting competition and energy conservation awards. The first prize under category A for 4th, 5th and 6th standard students of rupees 1 lakh goes to Akshita Khanna of class 5 from Uttar Pradesh. Many congratulations. We have 4 children in the second category of rupees 50,000. May I call upon Sayana TV of class 5 from Kerala to receive the prize. May I invite Mahi Agarwal of class 6 from Uttarakhand to receive the prize. May I now invite Ruchika Bhale Rao of class 6 from Uttar Pradesh to receive the prize. May I now call upon Chandrila Roy of class 6 from West Bengal to come and receive the prize. The third prize of rupees 25,000 each is awarded to 8 children. May I call upon Jumon Thakuria of class 6 from Assam. Ojaswi Malu of class 4 from Chhattisgarh. Riti Raj of class 5 from Jharkhand. Nitin Ghosh of class 6 from Jharkhand. Ananya Sharma of class 6 again from Jharkhand. Frederick Edgar Varchiri of class 6 from Meghalaya. Sneha Goyal of class 6 from Punjab. And Vidipta Deb of class 6 from Tripura. We will now move to another category, which is category B for the 7th, 8th and 9th students. And ladies and gentlemen, the first prize under category B of rupees 1 lakh goes to Arghadeep Paul, class 9 from Tripura. Many congratulations. Beautiful painting indeed. We now have 2 children in the second prize category. of rupees 50,000 each. May I call upon Malim Ganga Vaikom of Class 8 from Manipur. May I now invite Debashri Mahato of Class 8 from West Bengal. And the category B, the third prize of rupees 25,000 each is awarded to 3 children. May I call upon Ayush Kumar Verma of Class 9 from Bihar. Manali P. Naik of Class 8 from Goa. And Sana Ansari of Class 9 from Uttar Pradesh. This huge and ever-increasing participation has occurred due to the hard work, perseverance and commitment of the state education departments and of the state nodal officers drawn from our power sector CPSUs. We recognize them for their efforts in enabling high participation in the school-level painting competition on Energy Conservation 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 segments under this category and 2 prizes in each segment. The first category for the northeastern states, the prize for Best State Education Department under this category goes to Srimati Kavita Padmanabhan, IAS Additional Secretary, Government of Assam, Assam Bhavan, New Delhi. The prize for Best State Nodal Officer for this category goes to Shri P.C. Bhagavati, Assistant General Manager from Power Grid Corporation of India Limited from Guwahati, Assam. The category for Union Territory, the prize for Best State Education Department goes to Srimati Punya Salila Srivastava, IAS Principal Secretary Education, Government of NCT of Delhi. The prize for Best State Nodal Official for this category goes to Shri Om Prakash, Additional General Manager, Power Finance Corporation, New Delhi. Shri Om Prakash, Additional General Manager from Power Finance Corporation, New Delhi. In our category, which is other than northeastern states, ladies and gentlemen, the state of Uttar Pradesh has seen more than 3,000% increase in participation by school children in the National Painting Competition. The Uttar Pradesh State Designated Agency, UP-NEDA, has made tremendous efforts, and together with the State Education Department, may I request Shri Yogesh Kumar Sharma, Basic Education Department, and Shri Anil Kumar Pandey, UP-NEDA, to receive this. Heartiest congratulations. The prize for the Best State Nodal Official for this category goes to Shri S.K. Seth from NTPC, Lucknow. Now for the category Percentage Increase in Student Participation, State Education Department under this category goes to Shri S.R. Mahanti, IS Additional Chief Secretary, School Education Department, Government of Madhya Pradesh. The prize for Best State Nodal Official for this category goes to Shri Ashok Kumar, NHTC Limited from Bhopal. Thank you, Honorable Minister and esteemed dignitaries on the dais for presenting these awards. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now move on to the video interaction with all stakeholders across the country. You may recall that we had an extremely successful video conference with school children during last year. This year's video conference will involve school children from different states, representatives from designated consumers covering few sectors, officials from distribution companies who have undertaken lead in promoting energy-efficient domestic lighting, and urban local bodies where initiatives have been undertaken to replace conventional lights with energy-efficient street lights. The video conference will begin with interaction by our Honorable Minister with our school children. We have school children who are joining us from various parts of the country. we are now connected with the Sanskriti Gurukul school children from Assam.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Priyanshi Bhartia from class 8, representing Sanskriti Gurukul from Guwahati, Assam. My question to you is, energy use and climate change are two parallel things taking place today. What is the government doing to bridge the gap between these two things? Thank you.
Well, I think it's easier to take questions from the press than from these children. And if at this rate they're going to come up with, as they say in cricket, googlies, then Arnab Goswami is going to find a lot of competition coming up. But I don't think there's any contradiction between the two. Very clearly, it's incumbent on all of us to work hard to reach power to the entire nation, to give everybody adequate power. But it does not necessarily mean that we can ignore the compulsions of climate change. Climate change will, end of the day, affect all of us. So to my mind, it will be important to dovetail the program of getting energy to everybody with the concerns for environment being equally addressed through renewable energy program, which we are scaling up in a big way, through our efforts to conserve energy and be more energy efficient in our day-to-day consumption. And to my mind, this will be something which all of us together will have to take up as a shared responsibility. It cannot be the responsibility only of either one country or more. It can't be the responsibility of government alone. If all of us work together, and I think school children can play the best and biggest role in that. And today's competition, what we have just seen, and I had the privilege of interacting with all these young children before I came in this room for about half an hour or so. The enthusiasm that I see in the children encourages me to believe that we can do wonders together in addressing concerns of climate change while reaching power to everybody in the country. You feel like asking something as a supplementary?
No, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you indeed. We will now move on to the next school, which is the PSN school from Shimla, Himachal Pradesh. Can we have your question, please?
नमस्कार महोदय जी के साथ उपस्थित सभी मंत्रियों को मेरा शत नमन है। मैं भूमि शर्मा कक्षा चौथी बाल शिक्षा निकेतन शिमला हिमाचल प्रदेश की छात्रा हूँ। महोदय जी, जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि हर साल हर देश अपनी पॉपुलेशन देखता है कि वो बढ़ रही है कि वो घट रही है, और वो लोग इसका एक अकाउंट रखते हैं। तो महोदय जी, क्या हर 5 साल बाद हर घर में और हर दफ्तर में चेकिंग कराई जा सकती है कि वो कितने एनर्जी सेव कर रहे हैं, कि वो कितने एनर्जी वेस्ट कर रहे हैं? महोदय जी, क्या इस चीज का एनर्जी ऑडिट नहीं हो सकता?
बहुत सुंदर प्रश्न पूछा आपने बेटा, बहुत अच्छा लगा। वास्तव में जो आपने सुझाव दिया है वो संभव है। मैं नहीं समझता हूं कि मुश्किल है, ये किया जा सकता है। और शायद ये करने में सबसे ज्यादा योगदान आप सबका हो सकता है। अगर इस देश का हर एक विद्यार्थी, हर एक बच्चा, और जैसे जैसे हम 100% बच्चों को स्कूलों में भेज रहे हैं, 100% लिटरेसी का ड्राइव कर रहे हैं, वैसे वैसे ही अगर साथ में हम स्कूलों में भी स्कूल के करिकुलम में अपने टेक्स्ट बुक्स में इस विषय को जोड़ते हैं, तो मैं समझता हूं हर एक विद्यार्थी, हर एक बच्चा ही अपने घर में एक एनर्जी ऑडिटर के रूप में काम कर सकता है। तो मैं सोचता हूं कि अगर हमारा विभाग कोई एक साधारण ऐप बना ले, जैसे आपने 2 आज ऐप्स को लॉन्च किया है, और दोनों ऐप्स एक तरीके से बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। एक बताता है कि कैसे देश भर में एलईडी बल्ब्स का इस्तेमाल बढ़ते जा रहा है और लोगों को प्रोत्साहन करता है, कि वो इसको इस्तेमाल करें। वैसे ही दूसरा ऐप बताता है कि आप कहां से खरीदेंगे तो आपको ज्यादा अच्छी क्षमता वाला, अच्छे कुशल क्वालिटी वाला प्रोडक्ट मिल सकता है। तो वैसे ही क्यों ना हम एक साधारण ऐप बनाएं। और आज मोबाइल पेनिट्रेशन तो मैं समझता हूं लगभग 70-80% देश भर में हो चुका है और विद्यार्थियों में भी आस्ते आस्ते मोबाइल रखने की आदत भी बढ़ रही है, या हर एक घर में एक आध तो मोबाइल जरूर होगा। तो अगर हम एक साधारण ऐप बना लें और उस ऐप के द्वारा ये बच्चे ही अपने आप में एक एनर्जी ऑडिटर बन जाए, तो मैं समझता हूं एक कॉन्शियसनेस, एक हर एक उपभोक्ता में, हर एक कंज्यूमर में इस विषय के बारे में जागरूकता भी बढ़ेगी और इसमें से हम मिलजुल कर सभी इस विषय को खास तौर पे भारत में उजागर भी कर पाएंगे। भारत एक विश्व स्तरीय नेता के रूप में उभर रहा है। अभी अभी हमने पेरिस कॉन्फ्रेंस में देखा, लगभग पूरे विश्व के 196 देश मिलके जब एक समझौते पे आए हैं, उसमें जो भारत का योगदान था, भारत के नेतृत्व का जो भूमिका थी इस COP21 के एग्रीमेंट में, उसको अगर मद्देनजर रखें तो भारत के ऊपर जिम्मेदारियां भी बहुत बड़ी हैं और वो जिम्मेदारी प्रधानमंत्री की या कुछ अधिकारियों की नहीं है, वो जिम्मेदारी हम सभी की है। तो अगर हम सब इसको, जैसा इस बिटिया ने बताया है, एनर्जी ऑडिट को क्यों ना घर तक ले जाए, क्यों ये सिर्फ दफ्तरों में या कारखानों में ही रहता है, हर घर तक ले जाए। बहुत अच्छा सुझाव है। आप बहुत सुंदर शहर से आती हैं, शिमला से। पता नहीं, मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है शिमला में। मैं लगभग 50-60 बार गया हूँ। मंत्री बनने के बाद जाने का मौका नहीं मिल रहा है। जब भी बनता है तो या कैंसिल हो जाता है या एक बार तो जाके 1 घंटे में वापस आना पड़ गया। पर अगली बार मैं आऊंगा तो मैं आपके स्कूल आना चाहूंगा और आप सबसे मिलना चाहूंगा।
Wonderful indeed. We will now move on to our next school, which is the Bhasham Bloom School from Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. Can we have your question, please?
Very good evening, sir. This is Vishita of class 10, representing Bhasham Blooms, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. And my question is there any action plan before the government to increase the existing conventional street lights in rural areas and villages, LED bulbs, as it is being done in urban areas? Thank you.
Thank you, young man. The plans that the government have are all across the country. You rightly pointed out in the cities, and one of the most successful programs first was in Andhra Pradesh itself, where Visakhapatnam was converted into 100% LED street lights after the Hudhud cyclone. But just like we are converting nearly 35 million street lights across the country into LED street lights, your point about taking this program to rural areas is also extremely welcome. But the reality today is that in rural areas, we do not have street lighting. The small villages spread out across larger areas. And very often, we have found that in many of these villages, even though electricity has reached the village, the infrastructure required to ensure lighting through the night in the villages will take some time to build up. I am talking to my officials to see if we could have solar street lights installed in the villages in the country. And I do hope very soon we'll be able to come out with a program under the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana, by which we can set up solar street lights in the villages, at least in the main chalks or the main areas of the villages, by which during the day the battery backup with the street light can be charged, and in the night that street light can work to provide illumination at least in the main areas in the village. So I have in fact promised some of the honorable MPs, some of whom are sitting here today, that we'll try and work out a scheme by which we can take these solar street lights up to every village in the country. I'm told by my colleagues that a preliminary scheme has been prepared. We shall be brainstorming and discussing it further and then putting it up to the cabinet. But thank you very much. It's a very good question. और इसमें जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात इस प्रश्न में उभरती है वो है कि हमारे शहरों के स्कूल के बच्चों में भी गांव के प्रति जो संवेदना है, जो चिंता है कि गांव में भी कैसे एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन, एफिशिएंसी और बिजली पहुंचाने का काम तेजी से हो. आई एम रियली हैप्पी दैट यू हैव रेज्ड दैट क्वेश्चन. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for that satisfactory answer to our children. We will now move on to our next school, which is the Government Model Co-Education Senior Secondary School, all the way from Jalandhar, Punjab. Can we have a question, please?
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Sarvi Baba, from Government Girls Senior Secondary School, Nehru Garden, Jalandhar, Punjab. Respected sir, LED lighting seems to get most buzz in the market as well as in government, which are having longer lifetime but higher manufacturing costs than as compared to the conventional lamps. So, sir, my question to you is, has government taken any steps to reduce the manufacturing costs and to make the manufacturing of energy efficient products more effective from business point of view? Thank you.
Well, I'm going to cut down my speech. There are 26 schools that are on video conferencing, so the department was proposing that I interact with 13. But looking at the very interesting conversations, I think it's more important to interact with the children than to give long-drawn speeches, I think. So I think we'll do all the 26 schools, allow everyone to interact, and we can cut down my own interaction. Yeah. I'm extremely delighted you've raised that question because that's something that I've been trumpeting all across the country. Unfortunately, not too many people have realized what has happened in the last 18 months. This gives me an opportunity to highlight how all the colleagues sitting on both sides on the dais and many of those who are sitting off the dais have contributed to bringing down the LED prices. When Prime Minister Modi was sworn in as Prime Minister, one of his biggest concerns was how do we make LED reach every home and how do we make it economically a viable proposition. Exactly the point that you raised, ma'am. And LED bulbs those days were being purchased at 310 rupees per bulb by the government of India. And since the government usually purchases in large volumes, they get very attractive prices. In the market, bulbs were even more costlier than that. We sat with all the manufacturers, had extensive discussions, series of meetings and rounds of working out ways and means how to bring down this cost. And I'm delighted to inform you, ma'am, that we started procuring LEDs in the new government in September 2014. We are now in December 2015. In the last 16 months, the prices of LED bulbs have come down from 310 rupees that the government used to purchase about 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, to 72 rupees 60 paisa today. The 310 rupee bulb was a 7-watt bulb. The 72 rupees 60 paisa bulb is a 9-watt bulb, nearly 30% more efficiency. The illumination is far more than what a 60-watt incandescent bulb of the good old days used to give us. वो जो बाबा आदम के ज़माने का बल्ब इतने वर्षों से चल रहा है, उससे ज़्यादा illumination मिलती है, उसका दाम 1/4 रह गया है, 24% रह गया है. So reduction of 76% in about a year's time. और आज वो बल्ब ESL के द्वारा जो अभी ऐप लॉन्च किया था, जिसका अगर लेटेस्ट फिगर देखने जाएं तो वो लॉन्च करने से और अब तक भी बढ़ गया है। अभी तक 3,74,84,972 बल्ब मात्र ESL जनता के बीच में बांट चुका है। 3,76 lakhs. This is the latest figure as we speak. और इसको जरा ऑन रखिए तो थोड़ी देर में ये फिगर और रिवाइज भी हो जाएगा। तो कहने का तात्पर्य ये है कि जैसे जैसे दाम कम हुआ वैसे वैसे ये बल्ब्स की उपलब्धता भी बढ़ी है, लोगों के बीच में इसका चार्म आया है, पीपल आर मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन बाइंग इट, एंड टुडे द कॉस्ट ऑफ दिस बल्ब when it reaches the consumer through ESL is about 100 rupees. So you have a situation that the payback is less than 1 year. You may save more than 200 rupees a year by investing only 100 rupees, which you can pay in small installments of 10 rupees every month. The figure has already changed, and just keep it on. Don't change the screen, please. So you will find that the efforts of the government are continuously, without compromising on the technical specs or on the quality of these bulbs, to reach these bulbs to the length and breadth of the country. And you will see on this map, the figure has just changed. All the blue states are the states which have signed up and are encouraging the distribution of these bulbs. The yellow states are the states which have not yet signed up, but where ESL is still making an effort to distribute these bulbs. The white states are the states which have not cooperated at all. And I would urge all of you school children who are here, all other participants from the length and breadth of India who are in this room, please go back to your state government and start a campaign. We have a hashtag, I think, I led the way. ILED the way. I led the way. So you become our ambassadors as you go back to your states, and make your governments also sign up to the LED program, so that across India we can replace 77 crore LED bulbs with LED bulbs in the next now 2.5 years left. We want that by 2018 every bulb in this country is an LED bulb, and we don't use CFLs which give out mercury, which is dangerous for this country, for this world, and we completely eliminate the use of incandescent bulbs. And you will see this figure keeps changing every 1 minute as the number is updated with the latest figure. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for sharing that, and it is indeed an encouraging trend. We now move on to our next school, which is the Krishna Public School, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Can we have the question, please?
Good evening, sir. This is Anjali Sharma of Standard 12 Krishna Public School, Joda, Raipur. And my question to you, sir, is, in the near future, is India going to have global partners who will invest in its energy conservation program? If yes, sir, would you please share your views about this?
Sorry, you'll have to repeat that, ma'am. I was distracted. My apologies.
So my question to you is, in the near future, is India going to have global partners who will invest in its energy conservation programs? If yes, sir, could you please share your views about this?
Well, I go from this program straight into a meeting with Tesla, which many of you may have heard as a world leader in battery storage technology, also making some electric cars. But very clearly we're going to see a lot of global interest. My own interaction with different countries, both in India and internationally, has demonstrated that today India has one of the largest market opportunities for promoting energy products. In fact, 1 billion people waiting to get quality power, waiting to get 24/7 access and 1 billion people who are energy conscious and conscious about clean energy. India as a nation has traditionally, over the years, always respected nature. And Indians, in their very way of living, are a society which believes there should be no waste. So I believe that India provides the world with a huge opportunity. India will, in the years to come, be one of the shining examples of an energy efficient nation. And world players are lining up to come here. People want to come and invest in solar energy. We have international players who are looking at investing in India to manufacture LED bulbs, manufacture solar products, already in terms of wind energy. We are a world leader. We produce some of the best quality wind energy generating units. So I'm very, very confident that the international interest that I have seen will translate into huge investments coming into India. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. We move on to the next school, which is the Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir, Agartala, Tripura.
Namaskar sir, myself Sinjini Roy of class 7, studying in Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir School at Agartala, Tripura. Sir, my question to you is there any mechanism by which we can fulfill our own energy requirement for domestic purpose? Thank you sir.
Well, clearly India is very conscious that we will have to become an energy secure country. बहुत दिनों तक हम विदेश के ऊपर और विदेशी सप्लाईज के ऊपर अगर निर्भर रहेंगे तो वो इस देश हित में नहीं है. तो ऊर्जा सुरक्षा और कैसे भारत में हम स्वयं की ना ही सिर्फ बिजली बना पाए लेकिन पूरा पेट्रोल, पेट्रोलियम प्रोडक्ट्स, गैस, हर एक चीज में हम आत्मनिर्भर बने. How can we be a self-sufficient nation in every aspect of energy is something this government is absolutely committed to. We are already working under the leadership of the Planning Commission, and we are privileged to have in our presence the Secretary of the Niti Aayog, which is now looking at energy security as a very important aspect of the Niti Aayog's working. आगे आने वाले दिनों में देश के सामने कैसे भारत की ऊर्जा सुरक्षा को और सुनिश्चित किया जाए, इसके ऊपर हम देश के सामने एक वर्किंग पेपर या एक आगे की योजना भी रखेंगे. इसमें गैस, ऑयल प्रोडक्ट्स, इसके भी उत्पादन की क्षमता को बढ़ाने की योजना है. बिजली कैसे बढ़ सकती है, हाउ कैन वी इंक्रीज द जनरेशन, distribution of energy so that everybody in the country has sufficient energy, and how can we make sure that our requirements of energy come from products which are made in India, be it capital equipment, be it the raw material required, और उसी वजह से नवीकरणीय ऊर्जा, renewable energy is being given a great thrust by the new government. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Minister. We will now move on to the next school. The students are waiting for us, the Kendriya Vidyalaya, Trivandrum, Kerala.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Siddharth K. Rajiv of class 11 representing Kendriya Vidyalaya, Pattam, Kerala. Sir, my question to you is, it is seen that even after midnight, shopping malls and other big shops in cities and towns do not switch off their lights. If this practice is strictly stopped, we can conserve energy. Sir, what are the measures being taken to stop this practice? Thank you, sir.
You have raised a very important point, my young friend from Thiruvananthapuram. It's something which really agitates me, that there is waste of energy, particularly the point you raised about shopping malls or neon lights running through the night. In fact, we'll take this up with all the shopping mall owners, and possibly we'll also have to take it up with the corporations, since most of these malls would be in the urban areas. We'll take it up with them to ensure that there should not be any waste, particularly of these high-power halogen lamps and energy guzzlers, which after office hours or after the day's business is over should certainly shut it down. In fact, in my interactions at Paris during the COP21 plenary and also across the world, I've been sharing a picture which really hurts me. And I don't know if the camera can pan to take this or how will it be shown to everybody. Can you somehow? Can this be shown? Or you'll have to. Is it possible at all? Maybe. Iske saath. Oh, lovely. That's the power of digital India and technology. Can you take it to the iPad? There. Now, this is a picture, ladies and gentlemen, and my young children, friends, and the boys and girls from Thiruvananthapuram. This is a picture I took only 2 months ago from the hotel room where I was staying in New York, of an office building. The one on the left is also an office building, and the one on the straight down on the front is an office building right outside my hotel room in Manhattan, in New York. This is after office hours, and it is the same picture at 2 o'clock in the night also. The entire night, thousands of buildings in the developed world have their lights switched on the whole night, with nobody working inside. And this is something which pains me. So clearly it's something we'll not allow to happen anywhere in India, except street lights. And there also, we are converting all street lights to LEDs across the length and breadth of India to conserve energy. I have also told my officials to bring in technology into the street lights, so you can dim the street lights as the morning dawn starts, as the sunlight starts coming in. So you can start dimming these LED lights. In the evening, you can start with a dim light and gradually increase the illumination. Possibly late night, you can reduce the illumination when it's not required to be at full power. Now, these are the things that India as an energy conscious nation is committed to do, and we shall do it. And we'll take your suggestion from the Kendriya Vidyalaya very seriously, and we'll ensure that all the malls take this up as a challenge and as a commitment not to waste energy even late at night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. And we will now move on, ladies and gentlemen, to our next school, which is the Government Model Senior Secondary School, Port Blair, Andaman and Nicobar. Can we have your question, please?
Namaskar, sir. Myself, Mitali Singh, of class 9 of Government Model Senior Secondary School from Port Blair, Andaman and Nicobar Island. Sir, my question to you is, what measures can be taken in Andaman and Nicobar Islands to reduce the consumption of fossil fuels, especially diesel, for generating electricity? Thank you, sir.
Is Tarun Kapoor here? Well, at least one good thing about the interaction, and I'm delighted to interact with you, ma'am, and other colleagues, students from Port Blair, because I had initiated a study about 4 or 5 months ago, where a team of officials from my ministry had come to Andaman and Nicobar Islands to study and draw up a composite scheme that we can make your entire island green and free of diesel energy. And I'm glad you have flagged it off. It's entirely my fault that I've not been able to follow it through and get a concrete proposal on the table. Pujari sir, Dr. Upendra Tripathi. Tarun had led that team, if I'm not mistaken. Anybody here who had gone to Andaman as a part of that team that MNRE had done? I'd sent a whole team there. I'll get a whole report quickly drawn up. I want it in 1 week's time. And if with your permission, I will myself come to Port Blair and we'll discuss this in the Government Model Senior School when I come there. So let me get this scheme prepared, somewhere end of January or February, I'll self-invite myself to your school, if you don't mind. And we'll discuss it with you, and we'll share the ideas that this team should have by now actually put up to me. It's my failure that I've not been able to finalize that scheme as yet, but I'll come back to you on this with a concrete proposal how we can convert the entire island. I do have one problem though, and I'll need the help of all of you children there. I'm given to understand that there is a mafia that operates in Andaman Nicobar Island, which does not want this diesel supplies to stop because there's some vested interest in that. So I will take the support of all of you children, and we'll attack any resistance that comes up to our efforts to green those islands. I hope I have your support in that. I hope you'll all support me. Great. So we'll work together to make this happen. Sorry?
आदरणीय मंत्री जी, हम बच्चों का आपसे निवेदन था कि आप एक बार मन चाहेंगे कि आप हमारे द्वीप समूह में आए।
मैंने कहा मैं जनवरी के आखिरी महीने हफ्ते में या फरवरी के पहले 10-15 दिन में जरूर आऊंगा। मैं आपके स्कूल भी आना चाहूँ। कितनी दूर है एयरपोर्ट से आपका स्कूल? नजदीक है। तो चलिए ये स्कीम ही हम उनके स्कूल में ही डिस्कस करेंगे। एलजी साहब को भी बुलाएंगे और उस स्कीम को वहीं पे डिस्कस करेंगे। हम आपके इसी कॉन्फ्रेंस रूम में आके बैठेंगे। Fix it after.
Thank you,
Scheme in
Honourable
1 week's
Minister. I'm sure they'll be eagerly waiting for you. We move on to our next school, which is the Gyana Prabodhini Prashala from Pune, Maharashtra. Please ask your question.
माननीय मंत्री साहेब नमस्कार. माझं नाव मित्रा कुलकर्णी. मी ज्ञानप्रबोधिनी प्रशालेत इयत्ता 4वी मध्ये शिकत आहे. My question to you is, in the recent conference on climate change in Paris, it is committed that India's energy intensity will reduce by 35% up to 2030. What is the role of energy efficiency and energy conservation activities to meet this target? Thank you, sir.
कुलकर्णी जी, आपने जो COP21 पेरिस में जो समझौता हुआ है उसमें भारत ने जो कमिटमेंट की है, जो कंट्रीब्यूशन की कल्पना रखी है कि 33 से 35% हम कार्बन इंटेंसिटी को घटाएंगे 2005 के लेवल के निस्बत 2030 तक। इसमें बिजली बचाना और बिजली का सदुपयोग करना, कैसे जितनी बिजली हमारे पास उपलब्ध है वो अच्छी तरीके से इस्तेमाल हो, और जिन लोगों को इतने वर्षों तक वंचित रखा गया है, जिनको बिजली मिली नहीं है, उन तक ये बिजली पहुंचे, ये वास्तव में इस सरकार की प्राथमिकता है। जैसा पहले एलईडी बल्ब्स का भी जिक्र हुआ, ये भी एक प्रकार से एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन और एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी का ही भाग है। एंड जस्ट दिस सिंगल प्रोग्राम to replace all the bulbs with LED bulbs and the street lights with LED street lights has the potential to contribute or to reduce nearly 60 to 70 million tons of carbon dioxide every year. 60 से 70 मिलियन टन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कम होगा प्रति वर्ष अगर हम सब ने अपने घरों में और दफ्तरों में और कारखानों में एलईडी बल्ब लगा दिए। इसी प्रकार से छोटी छोटी चीजें, मुझे पता नहीं आजकल आप लोगों को आपके माँ बाप कितना परेशान करते हैं, लेकिन मैं जब आपकी उम्र का था तब कभी कमरे से बाहर नहीं जा सकता था जब तक हमने लाइट को, पंखे को बंद नहीं किया। आज भी हम मोबाइल चार्ज करते हैं अपना, लगभग कैसे करते हैं, हम रात को सोते वक्त चार्जर लगा देते हैं और सोते हैं सुबह तक चार्ज हो जाएगा। अब वास्तव में चार्ज तो हो जाता है 1 घंटे के अंदर, उसके बाद वो बिजली ऑन है और बिजली चलती रहती है और वेस्ट होती रहती है। अगर आप कोई अप्लायंस है, आपका टेलीविजन है, अगर आप टेलीविजन को जब स्विच ऑफ करते हैं तो पीछे से लाइट का स्विच नहीं स्विच ऑफ करते, आप सिर्फ रिमोट से अपने टीवी को स्विच ऑफ करते हैं और पूरे समय दिन और रात उस टीवी में बिजली आती है और बिजली वेस्ट होती है। ऐसे आप सोचिए, अगर हम सब एक कंपटीशन करें कि ऐसे कितने प्रकार के बिजली बचत करने के संभावनाएं हो सकती हैं, तो शायद हजारों नए नए आइडियाज आएंगे कैसे बिजली बच सकती है। और उसमें हम बच्चे अगर अपना योगदान और अपनी शक्ति दिखाएं और बिजली हमारे बचाने के एम्बेसडर्स आप सब बन सकते हैं। ये जो 1 करोड़ विद्यार्थी जिन्होंने पेंटिंग कंपटीशन में भाग लिया, अगर हम ही सब ये बीड़ा उठाएं कि हमने भाग तो लिया लेकिन अब हम सब बिजली बचाने में जुट जाएंगे, तो मैं समझता हूं कि मात्र कंजर्वेशन और एफिशिएंसी द्वारा ही हम ये COP21 का जो हमारा लक्ष्य है, इसको सिर्फ इसके प्रति भी अगर हम सब सिंसियर हो जाएं और इस काम में जुट जाएं, तो हम अपना लक्ष्य पूर्ति कर सकते हैं। तो बहुत बड़ा योगदान आप सबके हाथ में है। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for those very practical and viable solutions. And we will now, ladies and gentlemen, move on to the next school, which is the Swami Narayan School from Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Please ask your question.
એકદમ મજામાં છું, તમે કેમ છો? આજે સ્કૂલ છે કે તમને રજા મળી ગઈ? સ્કૂલ છે, કેવો આપો. I thought you'll ask me the question also in Gujarati. In Gandhinagar. Go ahead, please ask.
Myself, Felicita from Standard 10 from Sri Swaminarayan High School, Kallam. My question is, sir, there is need of energy efficient building.
Sorry.
Sir, there is need of energy efficient building, but buildings are built without the involvement of the engineer. Therefore, it is necessary to introduce energy efficient building concept in municipal officials, and blueprints should pass only then.
You raised a very nice point. In fact, building plan approval should contain all these dimensions of energy conservation, energy efficiency, renewable energy to be used, rooftop solar. मैं समझता हूँ आपने जो विषय उठाया ये कुछ मात्रा में तो शुरू किया गया है। ब्यूरो ऑफ एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी ने बिल्डिंग कोड्स में कुछ प्रावधान रखे हैं. There are some certain stipulations which have already been brought in, where building plans will not be approved unless and until these certain parameters are taken care of. In fact, आज की जो तस्वीरें, जो पेंटिंग्स इन बच्चों ने बनाई हैं, उसमें एक पेंटिंग में यहाँ तक दिखाया था कि जब बिल्डिंग प्लान करते हैं, अगर उसमें बड़ी खिड़कियां और दरवाजे हों. अब जैसे यही कमरा देखिए जिसमें हमारी आज की मीटिंग चल रही है, इसमें कोई भी खिड़की या दरवाजे हैं पर कोई भी खिड़की नहीं है. अगर इसमें जब भी ये बनाई गई थी, अगर खिड़कियां होती तो शायद इतनी लाइट्स चलाने की आवश्यकता नहीं पड़ती. आपका महात्मा मंदिर बना है गांधीनगर में, जहां पे बड़े बड़े सम्मेलन होते हैं. आप उसको देखिए कितना खुला रखा है उसको. प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी जब मुख्यमंत्री थे आपके, उनकी बहुत इस विषय में रुचि थी कि कैसे बिजली के बारे में बिल्डिंग प्लान करते हुए उसके बारे में क्या किया जाए, एयर कंडीशनिंग सिस्टम्स कैसे बनाए जाए जिससे आपको बिजली की खपत कम करी जाए. तो मैं समझता हूं आपने बहुत अहम बात कही है. देश के हर एक कॉरपोरेशन को अपने बिल्डिंग अप्रूवल प्रोसेस में, प्लान अप्रूवल प्रोसेस में इसका ध्यान रखना चाहिए. कुछ विषय में कुछ शुरुआत हुई है. ब्यूरो ऑफ एनर्जी एफिशिएंसी, अर्बन डेवलपमेंट मिनिस्ट्री के साथ इसको और मैंडेटरी और अच्छी तरीके से इम्प्लीमेंट हो, इसके लिए हम और भी कदम जरूर उठाएंगे. सिर्फ एक डर लगता है, जब भी कोई चीज मैंडेटरी करें तो उसकी प्रतिक्रिया, उसकी क्रिटिसिज्म बहुत होती है. तो जहां तक हो सकता है हम कोशिश करते हैं कि मैंडेटरी ना बनाए, लेकिन पब्लिक प्रेशर में वो मैंडेटरी होनी चाहिए। नहीं तो हम अगर कुछ भी मैंडेटरी करें, अगर आपको आज बुलाने का काम मैंडेटरी किया होता तो कल हेडलाइंस होती और पार्लियामेंट में सवाल उठाए जाते कि क्यों मैंडेटरी बच्चों को मंत्री ने समय खराब किया। तो यहाँ पे मैंडेटरी कुछ भी चीज करते हैं तो थोड़ी तकलीफ आती है और उसके ऊपर क्रिटिसिज्म शुरू हो जाते हैं। तो इससे हम कोशिश करते हैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा चीज पब्लिक अवेयरनेस और पब्लिक पार्टिसिपेशन से बढ़े, तो उसकी सक्सेस ऑलवेज ज्यादा होती है। तो हम उसको we'll do a mix of mandatory and persuasion, and we'll try and achieve success in this direction. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your notable suggestions. We now move on to the School for Excellence from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Can we have your question, please?
Namaste and good evening to respected sir. My name is Rushi Sureve and I am the student of class 11, representing the government Subhash School for Excellence from Bhopal. Sir, my question to you is that there is a wide gap in the distribution of power supply to rural and urban sectors in India. Sir, what has been done to mitigate this issue?
Just a minute. Thank you, my friend from Bhopal. In fact, I must compliment all of you and all the children from Madhya Pradesh. I'm given to understand 22 lakh children, school children, have participated from Madhya Pradesh. It's the highest in the country, followed closely by Uttar Pradesh, 18 lakh students. And it's really very, very heartwarming, the interest that all of you have taken in our painting competition. And some of the paintings that I've seen today, the program got a little delayed, my apologies. But I was so much engrossed in understanding from these children the concept and the logic with which they made the paintings that I couldn't resist but spend more time outside the hall looking at all the lovely paintings that our Amrita Shergil's and Leonardo da Vinci's and Raja Ravi Verma's here have presented to us. In fact, another sign of the growing strength of women power, not only have the girls won the awards in very large measure, but most of the questions are also coming from girls. Ma'am, about the gap in rural and urban supply, it is most unfortunate. It is something which needs to be addressed at the highest priority, and it is with that in mind that Prime Minister announced on 15th August 2015 from the ramparts of the Red Fort that within 1,000 days we will ensure that every village in the country which does not have electricity will receive electricity, and I stand committed along with all my officials to guarantee to the nation that every village in the country will get electricity in 1,000 days from then. Already 4 months have passed today, and we have probably about 880 odd days left. However, we have taken the challenge to the next level. We have not only committed that we shall provide electricity to these 18,452 villages in these 1,000 days, but we will also ensure that every home in these 18,452 villages gets electricity within the 1,000 days. So earlier, what used to be done is you take electricity to a village, and if you give a few homes the 10%, 20% homes electricity, you say we've done our job and we've electrified that village. Now, these 18,500 villages will give 100% electricity to all the homes in those villages. And then we'll take it to the next level, that every home in the country, wherever they are, even if the grid has not reached there, we'll give them access through off-grid solutions. Maybe solar, maybe a combination of solar and battery, whatever it takes, we will try and reach electricity to every home in this country so that no child ever again has to study under a street lamp. No child ever again finds himself less privileged than a city child. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. We will now move on to the St. Michael's School in Patna, Bihar. Please put up your question.
Good morning, sir. My name is Nitya Sohal. I'm from class 12, St. Michael's High School, Patna, Bihar. My question to you is, government on one side is carrying out economic development by promoting the manufacturing sectors that requires more and more energy and thus causing pollution. On the other side, it's talking about curbing pollution. So, sir, what is being done to meet these two goals? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Very clearly, India is at the cusp of its development cycle. We still have over 250 million people, possibly 300 million people who are deprived of electricity. We have millions of young boys and girls who are looking for jobs, working opportunities. And India today barely consumes 1,000 units of electricity per capita. The same figure for the United States is 15,000 units. So India is far behind the Western world in its development cycle, and we are still undergoing the development phase. In this situation, it's incumbent on us to expand our manufacturing sector, to create new job opportunities, to give energy access to those who don't have it, to ensure that 24/7 power is available to all. And these two goals have to be met simultaneously with our consciousness towards energy efficiency, towards energy conservation, and finally towards a clean environment. This government stands committed not only to providing electricity, not only to providing more and more job opportunities and working opportunities, but also to ensuring that the energy, the carbon intensity, the pollution that we create per capita of GDP is reduced in the years to come. In fact, India is not the person responsible for this crisis that the planet is facing. India's contribution to greenhouse gases is about 2.5% only, despite being a population of 17% of the world. Whereas many countries in the West which have developed their economies with populations which are barely 5% of what the world population is, have contributed to 20% of the greenhouse gases. So really, India need not feel that burden that we are the cause of this crisis or this pollution. However, as a conscious world citizen, we stand committed to working in partnership with the rest of the world to ensure that renewable energy grows, to ensure that conservation and efficiency improves, to ensure that we do not become polluters in the future. But we'll also have to ensure that our development process does not get hampered. We will delicately balance both these objectives, and I can assure you that we will be a leader not only in growth but also in energy efficiency, energy conservation, and protecting the planet for the next generation. As Mahatma Gandhi had said, we have not inherited the planet from the past or from the earlier generations. We have it on loan from the next generation, that is you. And we are required to protect the environment, protect the planet, so that you and future generations can enjoy the benefits of a safe, secure, and clean planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. And now we have the last but not least question coming up from King Cup Public School from Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh. Can we have your question, please?
A very good evening to respected sir. I am Ms. Priya Lamdal. I am a student of class 12 from King Cup Public School, Itanagar, Arunachal Pradesh. Sir, my question for you is how energy efficiency programs and regulation can be more effectively channelized through such mechanism. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, I keep diverting. Can you repeat the question, ma'am? My apologies. Can you repeat?
How energy efficiency programs and regulation can be more effectively channelized through state mechanisms. Thank you, sir.
Well, the state is playing an important role. Even the LED distribution program is largely being managed by the Energy Efficiency Services Limited, which is a Government of India organization and which has ramped up its business by probably 100x in the last 1.5 years. Similarly, we are talking to all the states to encourage them to participate actively through policy interventions, through regulations, and through activities of their state bodies to ensure that energy conservation becomes a part of our day-to-day working. However, I think the effort cannot be a state-managed effort. The effort will have to be a partnership, a public-private partnership, a public-private people partnership. And if everybody in the country takes it upon themselves as their responsibility, takes it upon themselves as a commitment that they owe to the nation, to the people of the nation, it's only then that this can be a success. On our part, we are just coming out with new policies, tariff policy in the near future, probably in a week or two. We're coming out with more and more building efficiency regulations for more efficient buildings and green buildings. All of that we can do as government. But ultimately it is the power of the people of India, particularly of the youth of India, that can ensure the success of this program. And I would urge all of you to actively participate, maybe through more and more elocution competitions, debates, local street plays at in your cities, through programs that you may hold in your school and invite your parents and your friends to come. If you all become the torch bearers of this program, I think no amount of regulation or state intervention can match with your efforts to make this a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
Well, I'm given to understand that the rest of the schools are not on a interactive exchange. We could only have 13 schools interacting. So the other schools have not been able to come onto the interactive platform. But what we'll do is we'll ask those schools to write in their questions. And Ajay, please kindly make sure that a response goes to each of those schools. And that should be put up on the website for all the others who are interested to know what the government's and my responses to those questions. Thank you very much. Thank you, young children. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for patiently and enthusiastically answering all the questions put up by the children. And we also thank the children who joined us and asked all those pertinent questions. We will now commence the Energy Conservation Award distribution ceremony by acknowledging the top rank and winners of first and second prizes sector-wise for the outstanding performances. This year we have 85 units to be awarded under NCA. May I please request Honorable Minister to kindly present the Energy Conservation Award sector-wise and request our other dignitaries to kindly join in. The top rank award is being awarded to Aqua Sub Engineering Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu for its contribution in market transformation of the agriculture pump set. The unit consequently received the first rank prize for the last 2 years. Shri V. Krishna Kumar, Vice President, will receive it. The top rank award is awarded to Rakol Thermal Limited, Chakan, Pune, Maharashtra for the transformation of the water storage water heater category, Shri Mahesh Jagannath Bhangle, plant head. In the aluminium category, may I invite Shri Ramesh Nair, Chief Executive Officer. The second prize is awarded to Vedanta Limited from Jharsuguda, Odisha, Shri Vigneshwar Mahanti, SBU Head, Head Energy Management. And now for the automobile manufacturing category, the first prize goes to Tata Motors Limited, Dharwad, Karnataka. Shri K. Mohan Kumar, Plant Head, Dharwad Works, will receive the prize. The second prize, ladies and gentlemen, is being awarded to Mahindra Two-Wheelers Limited, Pitampur, Madhya Pradesh. Shri Vijay Tuli, Vice President and Plant Head Operations, will receive the prize. And now in the category for cement, second prize goes to Prism Cement Limited, Unit 2, Satna, Madhya Pradesh. Shri Manoj Kumar Jha, President, will receive the prize. In the ceramics category, the first prize is being awarded to H.R. Johnson, a division of Prism Cement Limited from Tumkur, Karnataka. Shri Arghya Mukherjee, General Manager, Operations and Energy. In the chlor-alkali, the first prize is being awarded to Shriram Vinyl and Chemical Industries from Kota, Rajasthan. Shri Vinay Mehta, Additional Vice President, will receive the award. The second prize is being awarded to DCM Shriram Limited. Shri K.R. Vaidya, Additional Vice President and Unit Head, will receive the award. In the consumer goods manufacturing, ladies and gentlemen, first prize is awarded to Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing Company Limited. Shri Burzeen Vadia, Executive Vice President, Innovation and Technology, will receive the award. May I receive Mr. Vadia to... I will now announce for the second prize, which is being awarded again to Godrej Boyce Manufacturing Company Limited, Mohali, Punjab. Request Sri Mukesh Gandhi, Assistant Vice President, Operations. In the dairy sector, the first prize is being awarded to Heritage Foods Limited, Chittoor, Andhra Pradesh. Shri M. Sambasiva Rao, President, will receive it. The second prize in dairy sector goes to Mother Dairy Fruit and Vegetable Private Limited. Shri Ram Mohan Rao, CEO, is going to receive this. The recipient of the second prize in dairy sector goes to Heritage Foods Limited, Uppal, Hyderabad. Shri L. Srinivas, GM Operations, will receive the prize. In the drugs and pharmaceuticals category, awarded to Nectar Life Science Unit 2, Mohali, Punjab. Shri Sanjeev Goyal, Chairman cum Managing Director, will receive the prize. In the electricity distribution companies, DISCOMs, the first prize, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Southern Power Distribution Company Limited, Chittoor. Shri H.Y. Dora, CMD, will receive the same. And the second prize in this sector goes to Tata Power Company, Matunga, Mumbai. Shri Sunil Joglekar, Chief DCS, will receive it. And in the edible oil Vanaspati category, first prize goes to Ruchi Soya Industries Limited, Haldia, West Bengal. Shri Vikas Patrika, Regional Operation Head, is requested to receive the same. The second prize in this sector goes to Ruchi Soya Industries Limited from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. May I invite Shri M.V. Narayan Murthy, Unit Head, to receive the same. And in the fertilizers urea category, the first prize goes to Indo-Gulf Fertilizers from Amethi, Uttar Pradesh. Shri E.R. Rajnarayan, Chief Executive Officer, Fertilizers and Insulator Business. The second prize goes to Rashtriya Chemicals and Fertilizers Limited, Thal Unit, Raigad, Maharashtra. Shri Raman Govind Rajan, Chairman and Managing Director. In the food processing category, first prize goes to Unilever India Exports Limited. Shri G.D. Patil, Factory Manager, will receive the prize. The second prize, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Tata Coffee Limited, Instant Coffee Division, Topran Unit, Medak. From Telangana, Shri Sanjeev Saran, Managing Director and CEO, will receive the prize. In the foundry category, second prize goes to Srinivas Engineering Auto Components Private Limited, Pune, Maharashtra. Shri R.V. Belhe, Executive Director, will receive this. We now move on to the general category. First prize goes to Chamundeshwari Electricity Supply Corporation Limited, Mysore, Karnataka. Shri D. Kiran IRS, Managing Director, will receive it. In the second category, second prize goes to Southern Railway, Central Railway Secunderabad Division, Kazipet. Shri Solam Gupta, Chief Electrical Engineer, will receive it. In the general category for sub-sectors of EC Awards, first prize goes to Greater Visakhapatnam Municipal Corporation, Visakhapatnam. Shri Praveen Kumar IS and Commissioner will receive the same. In the general category for sub-sectors of EC Awards, the second prize goes to L&T Special Steels and Heavy Forgings Private Limited, Surat. Shri R.G. Kulkarni, Chief Executive, will receive the same. Integrated Steel Plants, we only have one prize. The first prize is awarded to SAIL Raulkela Steel Plant from Odisha. Shri Pradeep Kumar by Sakya, Deputy General Manager, will receive the same. In the mining category, first prize is awarded to Moil Limited from Ukwa Mine, Nagpur, Maharashtra. GP Kundalgi, Chairman cum Managing Director will receive the prize. The second prize is awarded to Moy Limited, Kandri Mine, Nagpur, Maharashtra. Shri Akhilesh Rai, DGM Electrical, will receive the prize. In paper and pulp, the first prize, ladies and gentlemen, goes to JK Paper Limited from JKPM, Jaikaipur, Raigad, Odisha. Shri Bharat Agarwal, Vice President, will receive the prize. Second prize goes to Build Graphic Paper Products Unit, Ballarpur, Chandarpur, Maharashtra, and Shri Cheruki Venkateshwaralu, Chief Managing General Manager. Petrochemicals category, second prize goes to Tirumalai Chemicals Limited, Ranipet, Tamil Nadu. Shri Ramesh Kumar, GMPA Marketing Head, will receive the same. The second prize in this category goes to Reliance Industries Limited, the Dahej Manufacturing Division from Bharuch, Gujarat. Shri Pavan K. Jain, Site President, will receive this award. In the plastics category, first prize is being awarded to Nilkamal Limited, Krishnagiri, Hosur, Tamil Nadu. Shri V.S. Iyer, Senior Vice President Operations, will receive the award. The second prize is being awarded to DSM India Private Limited, Pune. Shri B. Rajagopal, President, will receive the prize. In the refinery category, ladies and gentlemen, the first prize is awarded to India Oil Corporation Limited, Gujarat Refinery, Vadodara. Shri S.K. Dhargupta, Executive Director, will receive the same. The second prize is being awarded to Indian Oil Corporation Limited, Mathura Refinery, Mathura, Uttar Pradesh. Shri B. Medhi, Deputy General Manager, TSNQC, will receive the same. We will now, ladies and gentlemen, move on to the zonal railways. The first prize is awarded to Southern Railway, Chennai. Shri Vashishta Zori, General Manager, will receive the award. The second prize is being awarded to Southeast Central Railway, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. Shri Madhukar Meshram, Chief Electrical Engineer, will receive the award. And now for the railway workshops. The first prize is awarded to Railway Carriage Workshop, Jodhpur. Shri Marghoob Hussain, Chief Electrical Engineer, will receive the prize. The second prize is being awarded to Ajmer Group of Workshops, Ajmer, Jaipur. Shri Sudhir Gupta, Chief Workshop Manager, will receive the prize. The second prize is awarded to Integral Coats Factory, Chennai. Shri Ashok Kumar Agarwal, General Manager, will receive the prize. And now in the railway stations category, the first prize is awarded to Ahmedabad Division, Western Railway, Palanpur, Gujarat. Shri Devendra Kumar Sharma, Chief Electrical Engineer, will receive the prize. The second prize is awarded to Northern Railway, Amritsar Station, Ferozpur Division. Shri Sunil Kumar, Senior Divisional Electrical Engineer, will receive the prize. The second prize is being awarded to Northern Railway, Ferozpur Division, Jalandhar Can Station, Ferozpur. Shri Anuj Prakash, the Divisional Railway Manager, will receive the prize. In the shopping mall category, first prize is awarded to Shopper Stop, Malad Branch, Mumbai. Shri Nagendra Singh will receive the prize. The second prize is being awarded to Shopper Stop, Pacific, Pune Branch. Shri Binod Kisan Bhole will receive the prize. In the sugar category, first prize is being awarded to Banari Aman Sugars Limited from Tiruvannamalai, Tamil Nadu. Shri Manoharan P, Assistant Vice President, will receive the prize. In textiles category, first prize goes to Arvind Limited, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Shri Sushil Kaur, CEO, will receive the first prize. The second prize in this category goes to Raymond Limited, Jalgaon, Maharashtra. Harish Chatterjee, Vice President Manufacturing, will receive the prize. And now in the tires category, the second prize is being awarded to JK Tire and Industries, Chennai Tire Plant, Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu. Shri Unni Nair, Vice President Works, will receive the prize. And now for the office buildings category, there are two award subcategories in this sector. Buildings with more than 10 lakh units per year consumption. First prize goes to ICICI Bank Limited, Chandivali, Tar, Mumbai. Shri Saurav Singh, Senior General Manager, will receive the award. Ladies and gentlemen, the second prize is being awarded to Niti Aayog Sansad Marg. May I please request Ms. Sindhushri Kular, CEO Niti Aayog, to kindly receive the prize. And now for the category of buildings with less than 10 lakh units per year. First prize goes to South Central Railway Hyderabad Division. Sitara Building, Secunderabad, Telangana, received request Sri Ravindra Gupta, General Manager, received the award. Second prize is being awarded to Bhavnagar Para Division, Western Railway, DRM Office, Bhavnagar Para, Gujarat. Shri Rajkumar Verma, Senior Divisional Electrical Engineer, will receive the same. And now for hotels, 5-star and above. The recipient of the first prize is Indian Hotels Company Limited, Vivanta by Taj Green Kovalam, Trivandrum. Matthew C. Thomas, General Manager, will receive the award. The second prize goes to Vivanta by Taj Blue Diamond, Pune, Maharashtra. Shri Shekhar Valavalkar, General Manager, will receive the same. And now for the hospitals category. First prize in this category goes to Fortis Hospital from Uttar Pradesh. May I invite Shri Gagan Sehgal, Zonal Director, to receive this. And second prize goes to Fortis Healthcare Limited, Mohali, Punjab. Shri Gagan Harika, DGM Administration, will receive the same. The first prize in the category for hospitals with less than 10 lakh units per year consumption goes to Northern Railway, Ferozpur Division. Division Hospital, Ferozpur. Request Shri Anuj Prakash, Division Railway Manager, receive the same. The second prize is awarded to Bhavnagar Division, Western Railway. Shri Amrendra Kumar Singh, Divisional Railway Manager, will receive the same. And now for the state designated agencies, ladies and gentlemen. First prize is awarded to State Energy Conservation Mission, Department of Energy, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Shri A. Chandra Shekhara Reddy, CEO, will receive the same. The second prize is being backed by Energy Management Center, Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram. Shri K. M. Dhasherin Unnithan, Director, will receive the same. There are 3 award subcategories in thermal power station sector. Coal-fired plants with greater than 100 megawatt capacity. First prize in this category goes to Vedanta Limited, Jharsuguda, Odisha. Shri Ajay Kumar Dikshit, CEO Power, will receive the same. For gas-fired plants with greater than 100 megawatt capacity goes to NTPC Limited, the first prize. The Kavas Gas Power, Surat, Gujarat. Shri E.K. Jha, CMD, will receive the award. Coal-fired plants with less than 100 megawatt capacity. First prize goes to Meghalaya Power Limited. May I request Shri Rajendra Chamaria, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, to receive the same. The second prize in this category goes to 1 unit of 80 megawatt captive power plant, Jawar Mines, Hindustan Zinc Limited, Udaipur. Shri R.P. Mali, Head CPP, Jawar, will receive the same. And now for the ordnance category, first prize is being awarded to Ordnance Factory, Parangaon, Jalgaon, Maharashtra. Shri Rajneesh Lodwal, IOFS General Manager, will receive the prize. The second prize is being awarded to Ordnance Factory, Bhantara, Maharashtra. Shri Shailesh Kumar Singh, General Manager, will receive the prize. And now for the manufacturers of the B star labeled appliances in the air conditioner category. First prize is awarded to Voltas Limited. Shri Jogesh K. Jetli, General Manager, Sales, will receive it. Second prize goes to Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing Limited, Maharashtra. Shri Burzeen Badia, Executive Vice President, will receive the same. In the refrigerator category, first prize is being awarded to Videocon Industries Limited, Gurgaon. Abhijit Kotnis, CPO, will receive the prize. The second prize is being awarded to Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing Limited, Satara, Maharashtra. Shri Burzeen Badia, Executive Vice President, will receive this award. In the agriculture pump set category, second prize in pump set is awarded to Texmo Industries, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Shri Anurag Sharma, Branch Manager, will receive the award. In the ceiling fan category, may I call upon Shri Rohit Mathur, President, to receive the first prize on behalf of Usha International, Gurgaon, Haryana. May I now call upon Shri Rangarajan Shriram, Vice President, to receive the first prize on behalf of Compton Greaves Consumer Electricals, Ponta, Goa, for its contribution in market transformation. In the television category, may I call upon Shri R.R. Mahanti, AGM, to receive the first prize on behalf of LG Electronics India Private Limited, Shri Rood, Pune, Maharashtra. And now for the storage water heater category, second prize goes to Bajaj Electricals Limited. from Mumbai, Maharashtra, Shri Ajay Kumar Taikar, Deputy General Manager, will receive the prize. In the distribution transformer category, first prize is being awarded to Toshiba Transmission and Distribution Systems India Private Limited, Telangana, Shri C.H. Maheshwar Reddy, Vice President. And now for the financial institutions, first prize is awarded to Small Industries Development Bank of India, SIDBI. Shri Ramesh Dharmaji, Chief General Manager, will receive the same. And now for the National Energy Efficiency Business Model. The first prize is being awarded to Southern Power Distribution Company of Andhra Pradesh Limited. May I invite Shri H.Y. Dora, CMD, to receive the prize. The second prize is being awarded to Greater Visakhapatnam Municipal Corporation, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, for DSM Street Light. I now invite Shri Praveen Kumar, Commissioner, to kindly receive the prize. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the award distribution ceremony. Once again, thank you, Honorable Minister, for presenting all the awards today. Thank you once again. May I please request you to May I now request Honorable Minister to kindly address us.
My colleagues from the ministry, Mr. Pujari, Mr. Pandey, Mr. B.N. Sharma, Mr. Ajay Mathur, Major Singh, very distinguished members of parliament who have shown special interest and come for this program, Ms. Sindhu Shri Khullarji, Honorable Secretary in the Niti Aayog, very many senior colleagues from different ministries, the young children and various award winners who have received awards today, ladies and gentlemen. As I said earlier, I think the better part of the evening was the interaction with the children. So I'm really not looking at trying to highlight too many things today. But I think there's a certain sanctity to an award ceremony. More so because it's a sort of an encouragement. It's inspirational for people, both to better their own performance and for others to emulate that performance. In fact, many of the award winners would tell me when they received the award that some of them have received it consistently over the years. One gentleman even told me this is the 6th year that he has received the award. Now, this is certainly the very purpose of the award, to encourage people to do more, to encourage people to do better, to become energy conscious citizens of this country, energy efficient companies in manufacturing and operations. And to my mind, this is exactly what the Bhagavad Gita says. Just yesterday I was talking at the Chinmaya Mission in Pune, where I was expected to talk on leadership lessons from the Bhagavad Gita. In fact, it was probably the first time I read the Gita in the context of management and leadership. And one of the verses talks about a human tendency to imitate. I fail to recall the exact verse and chapter in which this has come out. But there's a human tendency to imitate. And in some sense, an award helps people not only for their own self-actualization need in terms of the effort that somebody puts in being recognized and rewarded, but also encourages other people in the spirit of competition to do better in the years to come. So I have no hesitation in complimenting both the organizers who did a fabulous job of organizing this entire program, which ran so efficiently and smoothly, but more particularly each of the children who have received awards today, the millions of other children who participated in this competition may have not won an award this time, but to my mind have won an award in terms of their sincerity to this very important subject, who have demonstrated their commitment to climate change, commitment to a better planet, a better world to live in, who have shown us that how these young children can be passionate once they understand and appreciate the importance of any program. The children from the various schools who interacted with us today gave very good insights into their understanding of this subject, and I'm sure the future of our country, the future of this nation, and our energy future is very safe in the hands of these young children. I compliment each one of the award winners who have very well deserved the award that each one of them have got. A very rigorous process goes through the selection of each of the award winners, and I'm sure in the years to come we'll see more intense competition going forward. I do a lot of programs all through the year, but this particular interaction on the World Energy Conservation Day is one of the programs that I really look forward to as the calendar year is coming to a close. We are celebrating several things. We are going to soon get into a joyous mode of Christmas and the New Year. It's a time where we also rededicate ourselves to certain ideals, to certain plans, to the future. And it's most appropriate that while awarding these winners of the various competitions today, each one of us takes it upon himself or herself to pledge to work together with the government in a shared responsibility, as I mentioned earlier, to work in a public, private and people participatory mode, where we all take upon ourselves in a mission mode and strengthen and redouble our efforts to become a more conscious country, to look at how we can leave behind a better planet for the next generation, and how each one of us can be open to audit, like that young child from one of the schools recommended, how each one of us audits ourselves to see whether we are contributing to a better climate, to a better future, to a better planet. And if all of us in this room would make that beginning, if all of us would start this campaign, whether it's the consciousness that we have to give energy to millions of people who still haven't got access to energy, whether it's our own contribution to save energy, and we all know every unit of energy saved in effect is probably 1.3 units of energy produced, considering the various waste and inefficiencies that we have in the system. And then when you dovetail that into the amount of carbon dioxide emissions that we help and we contribute to reduce, when we dovetail that with the pledge that India has taken on the world stage in Paris, and the commitment of the Prime Minister and the entire government of India and the government at the states to work together in partnership to save energy, to conserve energy, to run our businesses, our offices, our homes, our schools, our colleges, our hospitals in the most energy efficient manner. I think this day can be taken as the day where we pledge our own commitment. And this need not be a mandatory commitment. This will have to be something that comes from within. It cannot be something that any of us can impose on you. It will have to be something that you will have to decide for yourself. Just like India has made some intended nationally determined contribution that we have presented to the world, and these INDCs are going to be the guiding light for us going forward. In the same manner, if each one of us in this room decides what we are going to do in our workplace, in our homes, in our lives, how we are going to impact the society, impact the future generations through a more energy conscious working style. To my mind, I have no doubt, not only will we achieve the INDCs that we have put forth, not only will we achieve a 24/7 affordable energy access to every person in this country, but we will leave behind in the sands of time a footprint where future generations will remember our generation and all of us for having led the way to a brighter, a more prosperous, and a more safer world to live in. I think it cannot be re-emphasized that this shared commitment, this shared responsibility that all of us will take forward in the future is the only way we can tackle this very serious problem that the world and the entire planet is faced with. It's the only way we can be successful in leaving behind for the next generation a cleaner planet, a healthier future, a more prosperous country to live in. And I have no doubt that all of you who have heard those children today from these various schools as far off as Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Thiruvananthapuram in the south, Chennai, Guntur in Andhra Pradesh, all these interactions reflect the concern and the commitment that we as a nation have and which we together will take forward in the years to come. I compliment all the winners. I do hope I will continue to receive the support that I have from all of you in the years to come to take India's energy security and India's energy prosperity to new levels, to new heights. I thank all of you for participating in our efforts, and I wish all of you great success in the years to come. I wish all of you a wonderful, festive end of the year towards Christmas and then the New Year. And I'm sure we'll start the year 2016 with renewed vigor in our efforts both for energy conservation and energy efficiency. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honourable Minister Shri Piyush Goyal, for your inspiring thoughts, and under your inspiration and guidance, energy conservation in the country has received a great thrust and importance and is sure to receive a further impetus and direction. May I now request